Yes, they're all ambitious monsters, every single one of them. Fact post, new FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino calls for Trump to fabricate executive powers by setting up a fake courtroom in the White House to override federal judges. Why can't the executive just be the judge? Love how the right pretended for so long to care about the Constitution, and now they're like, why can't the executive just be the judiciary?
Donald Trump's the executive. He says we have a problem in the executive branch. Hold on to these papers. The judge can't order these. He's just making it up. So here's my suggestion. If liberals are okay with judges making up constitutional powers, are they okay with Donald Trump fabricating executive powers? How about this? How about Donald Trump in the East Room of the White House sets up a courtroom, like remember the Batman movies? Scarecrow has the courtroom.
Oh God, of course, no conservative analogy can ever be complete. No conservative analogy can ever be complete without like a reference to Marvel or DC or a hamburger, okay, or a gun. Just like we're led by children. This is the deputy director of the FBI, chat. Okay. I feel like Batman or Halo. This is currently the deputy director of the fucking FBI. Americans, when thinking about undermining the Constitution and eviscerating the judiciary by making the executive office take control over this power. Imagine Batman. Imagine Batman and hamburgers and also a gun. Batman has a gun and he's eating a hamburger. That's what I imagine Trump like.
What was it, the Bane one? Was that the Dark Knight or whatever? That's what we need to do. We need to set up a courtroom. Donald Trump can sit there. He can even wear like the wigs they wear in the UK court system, and he can just start making judicial decisions. He can't do that, bro. The judge can't do it either. What's the difference? If the judge is the executive, why can't the executive be?
Yes, he also, of course, literally took the position of the villain in the Batman story. He's like, yeah, why can't he just be the villain? Oh, God, this country is so fucked, dude. Anyway. It's not beyond the realm of possibility that Epstein had connections to the Israeli intelligence community, says Julie K. Brown. Robert Maxwell certainly had those kinds of connections, and Epstein had a close relationship with Robert Maxwell. The 59-year-old American journalist told the Times of Israel via Zoom call from her home in Hollywood, Florida. Brown keenly stresses the striking similarities between Jeffrey Epstein's death in August 2019 and Robert Maxwell's death in November 1991. Also, if you want to know how fucking deep that well goes, by the way, Robert Maxwell is connected to Jamal Khashoggi, and also Jamal Khashoggi is connected to Mohammed bin Salman. I believe the boat that Robert Maxwell was killed on was later, I think later sold to Jamal Khashoggi. Was that the right, was that? Anyway, the 68-year-old British media mogul was said to have drowned after falling from his luxurious yacht, the Lady Ghislaine, near the Canary Islands. Spanish police insisted no foul play was suspected in Maxwell's death, but rumors about how exactly Maxwell died have never gone away. One theory points to a possible suicide. Another claims Maxwell was assassinated by the Israeli Mossad intelligence agency for which he was secretly working. Maxwell is buried on Jerusalem's Mount of Olives. Many members of the Israeli intelligence community attended his funeral. So did Yitzhak Shamir, Israel's then prime minister. Shamir eulogized the British tycoon for the political connections he brought to Israel during the 1980s and for the money he invested in it. 2 years ago, while awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges, 66-year-old American financier Epstein was found hanging in his cell in a Metropolitan Correctional Center in Manhattan. Since then, numerous theories have swirled about Epstein's true cause of death, making the leap from conspiracy fodder into the cultural mainstream. Why would Epstein give up before he even got to court? Brown asked. She also points to a number of other murky details. Epstein breaking 3 bones in his neck before he died. The fact that the 2 prison guards who were supposed